I want you to think about when you go to school, if any of you went to college and you studied something, maybe a business degree or something, I don't know, some kind of degree. It usually took 4 years or so, right? Let's assume that starting today, all of us went to school to learn about yourself. What you needed to do from an exercise standpoint. What you needed to do nutritionally. What you needed to do emotionally and spiritually. You're going to do your project. You're going to study your project. You're going to do a thesis on you. You're going to know all the foods you can eat. You're going to know all the exercises that you can do. You're going to know how to design a program. You're going to know how to deal with emotional stress, which is huge, massive. You're going to know how to. If you could have been the worst atheist on the planet, and now you're a huge Christian with God where He's supposed to be. You've learned all the things you're supposed to do in 4 years, right? That's a long time. But how many people have spent 4 years going like this? And usually ended up where? Right down there. So think about that. You would become an expert on you. Different story now, huh? Different story. Just a little bit of investment of time into yourself. Because to me, it still is God, yourself, and then everybody else. But most of us put ourselves last. And there's nothing wrong with, you can believe me, on the airplane, and those people at Southwest Airlines, that plane went down, or had to go down a couple weeks ago, when that mask comes down, did you hear some of the people what they said? It happened so fast, we didn't even have time to react. They had to put that mask where? On themselves. They didn't go, well, let me think here. I've got my daughter here. I better make sure her mask is on right. And then my son's over here, and my husband, hey, Bill, make sure you have your... No.
They tell you not to do that.
Because you don't have time. Because it happens that fast. And you could pass out and die before you even have a chance to help anybody else. So what good are you? So if you're doing that in your life right now, what good are you? That's not what God wants you to do. He wants you to serve Him first. Okay? And He wants you to feed so you can have energy. So you can go out and do the other things you're supposed to do. Right? Just like those first 12, right? Well, 11, really. All right?